And our expectation is to ensure that peace is nurtured. This tree must be for us.
Hizi machine zimeshika space. I don't think that is.
Our mandate was to ensure that we have peaceful elections. And today we are here and we are giving a testimony that indeed we were able to have a peaceful election. And I want to appreciate the stakeholders for the role they played during that period. We were able to talk to our people and they were able to ensure that they kept peace. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Blue Cross NGO in collaboration with the Catholic Relief Services for facilitating a peace caravan that we were able to flag off a few days the general election, which was able to move around the sub-county, urging the people, the community, to ensure that they maintain peace during elections. And I'm happy that today we have been able to realize, that peace during the election. So today we are here and we have planted some trees to commemorate the peace that we were able to experience during election. Green life, because they have been able to give us these trees that we have planted today. I want to assure you that we will be able to take care of these trees so that they can be able to give us remembrance. We will ensure that they are protected, and when we plant a tree, you know it lives longer. I don't know, the tree lives for how many years? We will still have this testimony that we had a peaceful election in Yatike. And we will want to ensure that this logo here remains, so that anybody coming here will be able to read and actually be able to understand the importance why this tree was planted. And I think I want to urge Kenyans that we have been able to achieve that kind of peace. I think our people are actually, they are learning. Because if you look back, the period of 2007, we had a very serious challenge. 2013, 2017, but I want to appreciate all Kenyans because in 2022, we really had a very peaceful election. There was no tear gas that was thrown in Yatike here, and there were no persons that was actually attacked, and we ensured that there was peace.
We are commemorating peace today by planting trees to signify the following. Number one, the way we've planted this tree is the way peace must be planted. Number two, the way we've watered this tree is the way peace must be watered. Number three, it must be protected, meaning it must be nurtured. Our prayer is that the peace that we've enjoyed and that God has granted unto us, we continue to nurture that peace. The same way we will continue to nurture this tree. So that as the tree continues to grow, we also continue to grow peacefully and living peacefully as members of a country. Special kudos to all the citizens of this country. Special kudos to the entire team that made sure that peace was maintained throughout the country.
Trees to commemorate peace, like even if you look at our flag as Kenyans, trees are green, and this green is a sign of peace. So that is why we are planting trees and not maize.
All the groups and all security personnel who you are with during election. And we pray all through and we talk to our fellow country, community, students, everybody to keep peace during elections and through God come up and make our people to be in peace throughout the election and throughout the end of the election. Today also we are very happy because we are now planting trees to make us remember and recall the peace we obtained during the election. I thank also all Blue Cross and other organizations, security personnel, what they have done to maintain peace, plus our DCC for spearhead the committee of peace in Yateke.
At Green Life, we are undertaking environment conservation through ensuring that we increase tree cover for Migori County as a way of addressing climate change, adaptation and mitigation. And more importantly is that we work with stakeholders across the county. So particularly for today, I want to appreciate Blue Cross organization. I also want to appreciate our DCC and the entire representation of the Office of the President for joining us in this special occasion of commemorating peace, not only in Migori County but across the entire country. We understand how peace has been very elusive. We can't just let it go without acknowledging that indeed we've witnessed peace that has been so elusive during electoral moments. And since I come from a background of conservation and growing of trees, let me say that the significance of planting and growing trees is that this tree will always remind us the reason for which it was planted. Anytime peace will look to be elusive, these trees that we are planting today will stand to remind us that peace was of great importance. Another thing I have to say is that the trees that we are growing are a symbol of the continuity of the need for peace. It wasn't just for the electioneering period, but it is a continuation of this through every undertaking, not only political happenings around us, but for everything else that is happening in the society. We must always embrace peace with continuity, because for any reason that we will lose peace, we will lose our livelihood. Let me also say this as I finish, that trees are significant in the society in ensuring that we conserve our environment, that we protect our environment, which in turn will bring peace by itself. Trees will ensure that we have plenty in our land. Let's plant fruit trees to ensure that we have adequacy of fruits. Let's plant more trees to ensure we have adequacy of shade. Let's plant trees to ensure we have adequacy of fodder for our animals. Let's plant trees to ensure that our rivers are protected and to ensure that Lake Victoria is protected, because those are sources of our livelihoods. Without trees, we will not have these sources of livelihood. We'll have lost all of it, and we will start scrambling for the little that is there, which in turn will see that.
Today we come to plant trees that promote peace, because in 2022 we had a peaceful election. And we have come here and we have planted good trees. And we give thanks to the Green Life and the Blue Cross, because they are the one who gave the plan so that we can plant the trees. Thank you.
All I would like to say is that we thank the Green Life Department for bringing this to our school. We've seen the election on 2013-2017 was having some quarrels. We have thanked the government, all the people who have cooperated in this election. We have seen it has been nice, and we have planted the trees to make that peace be forever in this Kenya.
Well, we are happy we are back as a school due to the peace that prevailed during that election. You promoted the peace by giving us seedlings to plant. I want to promise that we'll have the opportunity to take care, because it will help us to commemorate the peace that we've enjoyed in the year 2022 after our elections. In Kenya, elections have had challenges here and there, and many times they disrupt a lot of activities. Specifically to our learners, we've always had challenges, but we pray that this time round everything went on smoothly. The elections were peaceful. We came back to school and our learning is on. We want to thank you for this initiative, more so the planting of trees. Trees are a sign of peace anywhere. And we just hope that we are going to enjoy the peace. And the peace